So hello and welcome back students. We were doing chemistry में foundation batch में chemistry I mean to say, और हमने पहला chapter have been completed, right? Chemical reactions completed. We have done a lot of questions and MCQs in that. And now we are going to start the very new chapter, the second chapter of ours, that is acid, bases and salts. In this chapter also you are going to see a lot of new terminologies and a very informative chapter this is. एंड सी देखते हैं क्या क्या आता है आगे. तो पहला टॉपिक कि हम पहले समझते हैं एसिड्स किसे कहते हैं, बेस किसे कहते हैं और सॉल्ट्स किसे कहते हैं. ठीक है. सो सी गाइस, यू माइट हैव रियलाइज्ड कि बहुत सारे जगहों पे बहुत सी चीज़ें ऐसी होती है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका अचार हो गया, आपका सिट्रस फ्रूट हो गए, तो वो सभी फ्रूट्स कैसे होते हैं कि खट्टे होते हैं टेस्ट में, है ना. तो क्यों खट्टे होते हैं, वाई दे आर खट्टा, वाई दे आर सार टू टेस्ट. देर आर n number of example which I can give you, and whatever thing which is actually sour in taste is nothing but your acidic substance, right? The lemon juice, the pickles, the citrus fruits, all the citrus fruits, right? Vinegar, all of them contain acid, right? But these acid can be consumed. Why they are why this is so? Because these acids are basically termed as organic acid, and since they are organic acid, we can easily consume it. One more reason why we call it an organic acid. The only reason behind it is that these acids are formed within an organism. For example, your plants, animals, etc. Right? So in tomato, you can see there is also an acid. In your tamarind, there is also an acid. So there are acid present. जहाँ पर भी आपको थोड़ा सा भी खट्टा टेस्ट आया, that means that contains, that particular substance contain an acid. I hope this is clear to you. Now, what about bases? See, bases के लिए अगर आप example देखें, तो bases में जितने भी कड़वे चीज होते हैं, whatever is bitter to taste. For example, your neem, karela, etc. Right? These all are bitter to taste, and actually they are bitter or they are so because of the base present in it. Right? I'll give you one example. Many a times you might have faced acidity, right? That is a natural phenomenon. Everyone faces acidity once in life, at least once in life. ऐसे तो देखा जाए रोज ही होता है लोगों को, but फिर भी ठीक है, एटलीस्ट एक बार तो आपको होगा ही एसिडिटी. और एसिडिटी क्यों होता है? बिकॉज ऑफ इम्प्रॉपर इनटेक ऑफ फूड, टाइमिंग नहीं रहता है प्रॉपर, बहुत सारे रीजंस होते हैं. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दीज रीजंस जब हमारे पेट में एसिड फॉर्मेशन होता है, तो ये एसिड फॉर्मेशन के वजह से CO2 भी रिलीज होता है, एंड ड्यू टू विच गैस फॉर्म होता है. तो ऐसे टाइम में व्हाट वी डू सिंपल थिंग, वी डू or we consume something basic in nature. What does that basic we consume? For me, for if I talk about myself or in my family, we take either Gelusil or Digene. You also might be using that. And this Gelusil or Digene is made up of some base. Commonly milk of magnesia होता है, और that is nothing but MgOH twice, and that is a base. So what happens? The acid and base, when they combine, they form salt. So let's see one by one, right? So we will go through acids. एकदम आज we will do general things, right? Acids. As I already told you that acid is the substance which is basically sour to taste, or we'll write here they are sour, SOUR, sour to taste. These are acids. Then second point कि these sour acids can be neutralized, or whatever acid is neutralized. Acids are neutralized by base. What kind of base? A base which is bitter to taste, right? What about base? These are very basic things which we have seen today, right? Bases are those substances which are bitter to taste. Bitter to taste. ठीक है? And bases can be neutralized by acids. So you can say the way plus and minus becomes neutral, same way में acids and bases become neutral, and whenever this reaction occurs, this reaction is termed as neutralization reaction. Let's take an example. For example, there is an acid HCl, and if we take a base like NaOH, they are going to combine or they are going to react and form a salt termed as NaCl. This is very basic to you, right? This is a salt, and you know what salt taste? It is salt means salty taste, right? And this NaCl is basically the one which you eat, right? जो आप खाने में डालते हो ना टाटा नमक, that is actually your NaCl, right? Or sodium chloride. This is your hydrogen chloride. This is your sodium hydroxide. This is your sodium chloride, right? Whenever an acid reacts to base, they give salt and water, and this reaction is termed as neutralization reaction. So I write here, this is termed as neutralization reaction. Okay, चलो ये तो हो गया एक first type of reaction, that is neutralization reaction. Now let's come to a very simple thing which is known as कि अच्छा let it be, मैं इंडिकेटर बताने वाली थी but we'll do it in later part. So first we'll have to understand कि एसिड को एसिड की प्रॉपर्टी कहाँ से मिलती है या बेस को बेस की प्रॉपर्टी कहाँ से मिलती है. हाउ डू दे गेट द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ एसिड और बेस, राइट? सो एज आई सेड दैट दिस इज acid, right? HCl is an acid and this is a base. ठीक है? There is something in both of them which give the property of acid. So Svante Arrhenius was the scientist who first defined the acid, right? What is an acid and what is a base? So he defined acids as the substances which release H plus ions when dissolved with water. So it simply means कि जब भी कोई सब्सटेंस वाटर के साथ डिसॉल्व होके और क्या प्रोड्यूस करता है H प्लस आयंस, उसे हम कहते हैं एसिड्स. क्लियर? नाउ व्हाट आर बेसिस? ही डिफाइंड बेसिस एज द substances which releases OH minus ions with water, or you can say with dissolution or on dissolution with water. ठीक है? So this is the simple definition and it is given by Svante Arrhenius. You have to remember this, Arrhenius. ठीक है? So let's try to understand this definition. This is a very simple thing to understand. Whenever an acid dissolves in water, it will release H plus ion. So let's take an example of it. So a very simple example to this is HCl. When dissolved with water, it releases Cl minus plus H3O plus. Basically, HCl releases H plus ion, which is highly unstable and gets combined with the H2O, and this H2O when combines with H plus ion becomes H3O plus. Clear है? So we'll define or we will come to know how the bonding of H3O plus is happening over here, even though your oxygen का all the valencies are fulfilled. तो ये बना कैसे? So we'll discuss it. So first thing कि the definition for acid given by Svante Arrhenius was cleared here, right? That is, the acid when dissolved with water is definitely going to give H plus ion, and this H plus ion is basically getting combined with H2O to form H3O plus. I hope this is very clear to you. Now the next one, whenever for example the base NaOH combines or dissolves in water, it is going to release Na plus and OH minus ion in water. ठीक है? So this is how basically NaOH is also going to dissolve in water, releasing OH minus ion. So whatever the definition given by Svante Arrhenius have been cleared here. Clear? So this was the definition which is given here with help of reaction, and there are certain basic points which I have given to you, right? Then what about salt? Yeah, salt also dissolves in water, but when they dissolve in water, they are not going to release any H plus or OH minus ion. So the question comes, one of my student asked me कि मैम अगर जो एसिड विक्टिम्स के ऊपर डाला जाता है तो वो एसिड भी वाटर के ही साथ आने के बाद अपना एसिडिटी शो करता है क्या? तो आंसर इज यस. फॉर योर काइंड इन्फॉर्मेशन डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वी नो दैट कि हमारा बॉडी बना है 70% वाटर से, एंड दैट ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इज स्टोर्ड इन आवर सेल्स. Whole of our body contains water, right? And since our skin also contains water, when acid is thrown to us or whenever acid come in contact with our skin, then what happens? The acid reacts with the water present in the skin, and due to which, or the cells of the skin, and due to which the acidic property, that is H plus ions, are released, right? And this H plus ion can reduce anything. ठीक है? So they are, you can say the acids are very good reducing agent also, you can say, and since they can reduce anything, they can directly combine with these cells, harming them or just burning them, right? So that means this acid is going to show its property only in presence of water, right? Or some other reactions, like when it reacts with metals, when it reacts with metal carbonate or something of that kind, we will be seeing in the later part of the sessions, right? Now this is very clear, I hope, ki what is an acid, what is the definition to an acid, and the your example to the same. So with this we'll move to the few more examples of H3O plus ions and the structure of it. I hope it is clear to you. So now let's begin with the examples. Few more examples we'll go through. One example I'll take for organic acid. As we know that कि there are two types of, actually we don't know, we will be knowing about it कि organic acid क्या होता है, strong acid हम किसे कहते हैं, weak acid हम किसे कहते हैं, etc etc. ठीक है? So I'll take one simple example of an organic acid. Let's take it. First one, that is vinegar. Vinegar तो आपको सभी को पता है. It is basically containing acetic acid, right? This acetic acid is CH3COOH. ठीक है? So whenever this is dissolved in water, it is going to release H plus ions and become CH3COO minus plus H3O plus ion is formed because H plus ion is liberated, right? So since H plus ion is liberated, it is going to form H3O plus. Clear? Now this, as this H3O plus ion is formed, why it is formed, we have to see that, right? See, if suppose this is the structure of water, if suppose क्या है, ऐसा ही होता है structure water का, ठीक है? This angle is 105 degree, ठीक है? Now let's see the electronic configuration of oxygen. Oxygen is basically having 8 atomic number. When we say कि ऑक्सीजन का atomic number 8 है, तो it means इसका electronic configuration है 2,6. ठीक है? I have shown you the electronic configuration in terms of SPDF. I hope you might have gone through it. So accordingly, as per that electronic configuration, it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 2p2. Yes? No, 2p4, because we have 8 का atomic number, right? So now it is the complete 8 electrons, present in 2s and 1p subshell. I hope it is clear. Now exactly अगर मैं इसका जो ऑर्बिटल स्ट्रक्चर है वो ड्रॉ करूं तो ऐसा होगा. ठीक है. So the two electrons are present here in the pair format. Here again pair. Then 4 electrons are there in the 2p subshell, right? So पहले 3 को एक साथ फिल कर लो, फिर उसके बाद 4th वाले को, क्योंकि वो अपोजिट स्पिन है, वापस आके आपको फिल करना है. तो नाउ अब ऐसा होता है कि देखिए यहाँ पे 2 शेल है, एक तो फर्स्ट और दूसरा सेकेंड. ठीक है. तो सेकेंड शेल में अगर आप देखोगे, दिस इज द सेकेंड शेल, राइट? तो इस सेकेंड शेल में देयर आर 2 pair of electrons. This and this is termed as lone pair. This is termed as lone pair. Whereas the other 2 electrons which are single, right? Which are single are termed as, see, these 2 electrons are termed as bonding electrons, or we can say bond pair electrons, because they are going to make bond with other element by sharing the electron, right? So these are the lone pair and these are the bond pair. Now when we look at this structure, what exactly happens? Acha, with this we'll have to go through the hydrogen ka electronic configuration as well. So hydrogen ka atomic number is 1, so the atomic configuration or electronic configuration is 1s1. So it contains 1 electron, only 1 electron in its the outermost shell बोलिए या first shell, one and the same thing. ठीक है. The S subshell of first shell contains only 1 electron. Now what will happen? This electron will be shared. See, suppose this is an oxygen atom. One electron of the bond pair is here and other is here, right? And if suppose this is an hydrogen atom 1 and this is second hydrogen atom, right? तो इसका electrons, if I say इसका electrons is this and इसका electrons is this, then the bonding will be between this and this, right? So there are 2 bonds formed in this format. What about these 2 lone pairs? Because हम जो है सिर्फ outer shell को देखते हैं, इनर शेल के इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हमें देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो इसका मतलब कि जो लोन पेयर है उसे हमें रिप्रेजेंट करना पड़ेगा. 1s2 को तो नहीं करेंगे, बट इन दोनों को रिप्रेजेंट करना पड़ेगा. तो जो लोन पेयर है हम उसको इस तरह से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. ठीक है. सो देयर इज 2 लोन पेयर प्रेजेंट. ठीक है. सो ऑन ऑक्सीजन देयर इज 2 लोन पेयर प्रेजेंट. सो व्हाट अबाउट why I have explained you the structure of water molecule? The reason behind it is I have to explain you the H3O plus का formation. So once you know how the lone pair is arranged and how the bonding is done, we can easily come to know कि H plus किस तरह से आता है. ठीक है. We have also studied about coordinate bond, that is the dative bond, also termed as dative bonds. The same thing is going to happen over here. ठीक है. Suppose this hydrogen which is having, see, when this is getting ionized, see I am writing here, when this molecule is getting ionized, it is actually forming these 2 things. ठीक है. So the H plus ion is nothing but, as we know कि हाइड्रोजन के पास एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन है, पर वो एक इलेक्ट्रॉन भी अगर इससे छीन लिया जाए तो क्या बचा? कुछ भी नहीं. तो वो H plus ion बेचारा बिना किसी इलेक्ट्रॉन के है. So it is not having any electron in its shell. So this H plus ion when comes in near to the water molecule, what happens कि oxygen atom will share this 2 lone pair with this 2 electrons of a lone pair with the hydrogen. As in this bond, if you see the other bonds, you will find कि 1 electron is from hydrogen and 1 electron is from oxygen, right? So whenever bond is formed, the two electrons में से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन comes from hydrogen and the other electron comes from oxygen. In the same way, one electron is coming from hydrogen and one electron is coming from oxygen. But in this case, the two electrons of this bond is getting from oxygen itself. So there is no electron shared from this hydrogen side. So that means जब ऐसा बॉन्ड फॉर्म हो जहां पे बॉन्ड के दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन एक ही एटम शेयर करता है, इसे हम कहते हैं कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड. ठीक है, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बॉन्ड बिकॉज इस एक बॉन्ड के ऊपर पूरा का पूरा चैप्टर है आपको इन 12th स्टैंडर्ड. अगेन एन इम्पॉर्टेंट चैप्टर एज पर द कॉम्पिटेटिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. हालांकि उसमें से हार्डली 3 क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, बट स्टिल इट इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. तो ये कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड है. आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये बॉन्ड कैसे बना. तो ये हो गया आपका हाइड्रोजन का सपोज शेल एंड दिस इज द ऑक्सीजन का शेल. दैट मीन्स कि यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन ने ये दोनों को शेयर किया है ऑक्सीजन द्वारा, राइट. सो दिस इज अ कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड. So now can you see there is H3O plus molecule, H3O plus molecule. This is how H3O plus molecule is formed. I hope it is very very clear to you. So this was my basic target of today कि at least आपको कुछ basic मैं आपको बता पाऊँ, क्योंकि in regular lecture I have seen कि you people have a lot of doubt regarding H3O plus कि H3O plus क्यों बनेगा जबकि ऑक्सीजन की तो वैलेंसी सेटिस्फाइड है, हाइड्रोजन की भी वैलेंसी सेटिस्फाइड है. इसके आने से इसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? फर्क पड़ता है बिकॉज दिस इज अ हाईली रिएक्टिव आयन. दिस इज वेरी वेरी हाईली रिएक्टिव आयन. H का एक बहुत बड़ा खासियत है विच वी हैव सीन इन द लास्ट चैप्टर कि H जो है प्लस आयन भी बनाता है और माइनस आयन भी बनाता है. दैट इज H प्लस भी बन रहा है और H माइनस भी बन रहा है एंड बोथ आर हाईली रिएक्टिव. दे कैन नॉट सिट अलोन, so they are going to form bond with something. So hence the H3O plus molecule is formed and this H3O plus molecule is actually responsible for the acidity of the any acid. I hope it is clear to you. So regarding acid and bases we have seen certain examples. और कुछ अगर day to day life में example देखना है तो tartaric acid present in tamarind, oxalic acid, your citric acid, your lactic acid present in curd and citrus fruits etc. can be the example of it. All these are not harmful for us because they are organic. But when we go to the mineral acid like HCl, H2SO4 and so many of such kind are basically harmful to us because we cannot use them directly in the concentrated form. So we need to dilute it एंड या स्किन पे तो आप यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. डेफिनेटली उसको कहीं और किसी और काम में यूज़ करना, जैसे आपको क्लीनिंग पर्पस के लिए यूज़ करना है या कोई योर रिएक्शंस के लिए लैब में यूज़ करना, दैट इज़ द अदर पार्ट. हम डे टू डे लाइफ में इसका मिनरल एसिड्स का यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. बट जो ऑर्गेनिक एसिड है वो हम खाते भी हैं. यू नो कि आपका आजकल एप्पल सिडर विनेगर आता है, आपको पता होगा. इट इज़ यूज्ड फॉर फैट लूजिंग. ठीक है, इजीली फैट बर्न होता है ड्यू टू एप्पल सिडर विनेगर. इफ़ यू नो इट्स गुड, अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप यूज़ कर सकते हो. बट मेरे को ऐसा लगता नहीं कि इट्स गिविंग 100% रिजल्ट. उसके लिए भी पेशेंस चाहिए. पीपल लाइक मी कैन नेवर show 100% result of this apple cider vinegar. We are very moody कि हाँ चलो आज कर लिया कल नहीं करेंगे and so on. So basically acids are used for losing fat etc. in our day-to-day life also, and yeah, maintaining your health is also it is useful, right? So this was all about the acid and bases ka introduction. I hope it is very clear to you and you are thorough with the topic. So we'll move to the next session and we'll meet in the next session. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Till then, bye bye.